Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Dogboat333, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Kaiserreich, as a Russian Republic. Now, in the last video, we integrated the White Ruthenia, and we are now working on finishing up our War of the Axis before we finally go ahead and push into the dirty, those damn Middle Europans. Well, we'll create our faction first, and then from there, we'll see what we want to do. There we go. So I figure we'll get the peace deal. There we are. So let's take all that. Take all of that. And take all of that. It's pretty good. Now Oman has escaped my wrath for now. And honestly, I don't really give too much of a shit about them, so I'll probably let them live, but yeah. They're not a fan of us. New collective is formed. Annexation of Egypt. Liberate Egypt, Sudan. Alright. Annexation of Persia. Let's liberate Persia. It's a puppet. As for Arabia, partition the Arabian lands. There we go. Arabia. Yeah, liberate them. Meanwhile, we have a full control of Van. I mean, alright. Alright, for our front line. We don't have too much to push in with Poland, so here's what I'm thinking. For our front line. 77 on Lithuania. We'll push in from there. 94 of you be on Finland's border. The 142 of you will be on this little border. There's not going to be too much room, but first off, let's get all these lands improved infrastructure-wise and all that, because we're gonna need some good supply. Okay, so now that war's done, let's stop the army training. Let's form a new global alliance. We're not going to be lapdog to any other nation. It's time we form our own alliance and no longer go to the pipe of others. So we'll have other nations be our lapdog, which I think will be better, just generally in the long run. Let's get excavation. Probably get a few more resources, I figure. Estonia is a puppet of Germany, I remember. I mean, they don't have many troops, just like 6. So, not too concerned. Okay. Oh my, they have 23. Let's create a new army. Let's give you Pokrovsky. Give you front line on Estonia. Have you do an offensive line. There. I don't see why that won't be enough. Yeah, they're working on air production now, which makes sense. They don't like us. It makes sense. War justification. What is... Yeah, they joined Middle Europa. God, that frame rate is starting to chug, though. So, we will see who we can found our alliance with very soon. New global alliance. We decided to form an independent bloc in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. There are two schools of thought, both with many supporters. Some argue for formation of a bloc with powerful states in Europe not aligned with the German Empire. There's also talks about creating an alliance with Japan, thus changing the world's international policy by a large degree. Which area should we concentrate on? Now, I doubt Japan wants to join up with us, seeing as they gotta fucking hate us. So let's search for allies in Europe. Mainly you. Allies in Europe. Alright. Our government has decided to create a new alliance bloc that will change the existing order with one of the one of the important states in Europe. Which one shall it be? Austria. A new power. The Austrian state has agreed to our proposition to create a new alliance bloc in Europe. A new power has risen in Europe. That's what I'm talking about. Let's expand this railroad. Yeah. Poor Albania. Leaders of the Austrian Spear. We have you as puppets, so I don't know what's... Can't fucking join factions for some reason. I think it's stupid. But hey, whatever. So, got our faction going. Actually reminds me, we need to get a front in Eastern Europe. So Hawaii has finally fallen. I feel kind of bad for him, but at the same time, I think it's kind of a miracle they lasted that long. Anyway, so sign them up on the border of the East Asian. Oh my God! How many fucking troops do you have, buddy? God damn. Looking at all this manpower, I guess it makes sense. So. They would join our faction if they were invited, but we can't invite them. So, yeah. Let's wait for all our troops to get into order. Then from there, we'll decide what to do. Huh. Japan's all the way out here in the Line Islands now. God bless them for trying to hold out, man. There goes with CSA. They... Oh. Okay, here's what I think happened. The Commune of France was supposed to get the ask to join. The thing is, the Commune of France does not exist anymore. Therefore, the Commune of France could not accept them into the international. Therefore, the CSA is on their own. That's what I think happened. I think that's a pretty solid theory into why it went down like that. So, go for that. So. Germany, if it controls one of our lands to the east. Do we have a... We can cancel our non-aggression pact, yeah. Let's do that. And I think... Yep. Could claim Bessarabia, but can't exactly do that because we don't have a border to take it. And Cadriano probably wouldn't give it to us anyway, so they're neutral, right? Non-aligned, whatever. A bunch of volunteers out though, so that's something, I guess. Alright, so you'll do an offensive line. Just there, generally. Too special. You guys start off with an offensive line. There. Move into Memel. You guys. An offensive line into Kiev. You guys. You're going to have to do a lot of work. We'll start it off by saying just go into Warsaw. Now from there, we will see. Peru declared war on Ecuador. Alright. Now, do they go Nat Pop? No, they did not. Lima Axis, yeah. That's interesting. I figured we would have gone Nat Pop. But, hey, whatever. Whew. Got an annex war against Germany. And the rest of Ukraine will get cores on eastern southern Ukraine. Claims on White Ruthenia. We already annexed them anyway. And the rest of Ukraine. Annex war goals against the German Empire. Union of... Kingdom of Ukraine, excuse me. I'm looking at in Middle Europe. Toward Ecuador, right? Yeah, they did. You guys over there. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, I already gave you orders. Actually, I remember now. Set you guys up with a bunch more guys. You move over there. I don't like your chances, to be honest, but we're gonna have to, yeah. Let's give you Mikhail B. Bonch. We achieve. Because I have a feeling we're gonna need a lot of men there. I know. So, yeah. War goal. Stop the suspense by going down the railroad, but a little bit more infrastructure is going to hurt us, I think. Speaking of which, construction. We have a while for nukes to be ready. Oil plants. Research slots available. Better oil plants. We don't have any troops yet, which is kind of... I'm a little bit sad by that. Hopefully we'll get troops eventually. I figure they will. You have a Dominion is integrating their states. They are still at war with the Carlist and all that. Yeah, you guys head over there. I don't like your chances, to be honest, there, but I could set up a little bit of an offensive line to Nanjing. Yeah, they don't have much to do. We could maybe take out Qing. Oh, our plans are already ready, so it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah. South Korea. They have 2 troops. Our puppet also has 2 troops. Have much manpower. In fact, I think we're stealing most of our steel for our own purposes. Which I kind of feel that's kind of holding them back from being as effective as they could be. So that's gonna need a lot more steel, but yeah, well, we're gonna lose all the steel eventually once we go to war with them. But let's. I don't even think we'll need much steel anyway. So we got plenty of guns, probably more than we need, but better have and not need than need not have. I think. Collect was formed. More political power is always nice. Fall Sacramento. Poor CSA. Kingdom of Finland still has volunteers from Mexico. Really? I guess they are at war with them. Yeah. And I guess that makes sense. Flanders, Bologna. Didn't go Belgium this game, alright. Guess that requires them to go independent. I think that's how the whole thing works, at least. It's time to take our lands in the west. Austria is ready. Start line up borders. We'll see if they are. A narrow little corridor they can go through to take the land. And here in the AOG. So I'm a little bit concerned about the eastern front of this war, but I mean, the rest of it, no, I'm not too concerned about. Crimea is probably going to be a problem. Will be a bit of a leak through there, I think. But there. Yeah. I'm feeling good, I have to say, about our odds. Let's get some synthetic refineries going. Assign divisions. Let's not a naval invasion. Let's do a sheer little front line there. La Plata. So the People's Republic of Bolivia. So it's about time to take our land back in the east. So let's let's wait a little bit more. Let's turn right left on this video. Actually, I don't have much time left, so I better start wrapping this up. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of my content in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have any feedback or anything of the sort, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. I read all the comments I get, and I appreciate anything. Oh my. Alright, I think I remember Norway. Was it Norway went to war with them? And yeah, that's what happened. Comment section below. Leave me some feedback or anything that you have to say to me. Go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. Appreciate any and all feedback you have for me, and I will be sure to get back to you. If any of it. If I have anything to say, at least. I have a Discord down below if you want to support me financially. Don't make ad money or ad revenue off any of this, so yeah, you know. Let's get some army training going. The only way I can make money is Patreon. So, if you feel like I deserve some money, go ahead and send some my way. Links in the description below. I have a Discord down link below. If you want to join up with me, we can chat, play games, and do anything of the sort. So, yeah. Go ahead and check that out if you're interested. That's about it, guys. My name has been DB333, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.